Who moved my cheese? Welcome, friends, to my channel. In this channel, I talk about the money we all have to work earn. So when we get salary or business, then the important thing is what do I do with this money? Is invest, and what are the ways I can get a passive income which I can generate while I'm sleeping and talking and roaming around. That option. And the third is the mindset. How can I have a positive thinking? How can I control my emotions? So in this particular video, it's a mix of everything. Basically, what this is a summary of a book which was my second book which I read and I loved it. Short movie, book. Who Moved My Cheese? Written by Dr. Spencer Johnson, and it's a self-help book here. So what does that say? It's a comparison or a parable of a mice in the maze and two peoples. How do their reactions and things like that. So it's a fancy thing, but then good. So this book tells about a story about two mice, Sniff and Scurry, and two little people, Hem and Haw, who live in a maze and look for their cheese. So the cheese represents what people want in life, such as good job, loving relationship, and financial success. So just imagine that way. Now what happens? The mice and the little people find a big supply of cheese. So they get one place, which they call the cheese station, see, and keep going every day to get their cheese daily. Now, so as usual, things comes and we get comfortable and we're going and things like that. Bang! One fine day, they find the cheese is gone. It happens in our life also, when things are happening and things like that. COVID happened and nobody expected, and then there's no savings, no even emergency funds. Our mind is not running, thinking what to be done. We don't have the positive thoughts. Yeah, many things happen. So these all, you can just correlate things. So the mice, Sniff and Scurry, what did they do? They immediately started looking for new cheese. Yeah. They go out to the maze and explore new areas until they find new source of cheese. So my dear friends, what I have learned and experienced is, moment you are doing anything, your job especially, find out the moment you get in the job and you're building yourself, find out what is the things I can explore and grow in that area. If not, what next? Find out from the day one. How about Hem and Haw, people? On the other hand, they were afraid for a change and stayed in that particular place itself, hoping the cheese will come back. Wow. We all do that. So they complain, they blame each other, they fought. Hem is one of them is especially angry and bitter about the situation. What is happening? Why is this happening? And things like that. It happens with us, right? So that is where our thought process, that knowing what we are doing is correct or wrong, knowing what is going in our thought process, having positive thoughts, works wonders. Now, eventually one of them, Hem and Haw, realizes that he needs to change his attitude and behavior. How does this come? Self-realization, meditation, knowing what is happening in your mind, having control, taking control over your emotions, behavior. So, if he wants to find new cheese, he leaves the cheese station and starts exploring the maze. But people connect. So what is it? He has already left a note to his friend also, but he is on his way to find cheese. Yeah, that's people. So Haw faces many obstacles. That is for sure. Yeah, it will be there. Something new, something unknown. Fears. That's the first thing. So you remember one of my videos I spoke about this generation per se, and then the evolution of human and things like that. First of all, we were like hunting and then protecting our family from wild animals, and so that fear and then protection. And first of all, is like protection that comes, fears. But he keeps going until he finds a new supply of cheese. Simple. You need to keep going. You will get it. Cheese stations. He realizes that change can be good and that it is necessary to let go of the old habits, and believes in order to find new opportunities. So keep in mind that change, find opportunities, not to settle. So book ends with a set of lessons that can be applied to personal and professional life. These lessons include basically what is it? Change happens. Anticipate it and be prepared to adapt it. Be open, be open, be open. Monitor change. So something is, I smell the cheese often, so you know when it is getting old. So we are sitting at an office and things like that going on, and you will feel that there is change happening. There is something going around and things. Where can I fit? What can I do? Smell. Be prepared. Adopt the change quickly. If there is a change, you have to adopt. If you're there in that situation, you have to change. See, leaving will not work unless, and I mean, it's basically leaving is what, again, you're changing it and going to a new environment. Simple. So again, you have to adapt. So it's important. That's our mindset. The change you're not able to find, I mean, not suiting with your characters, your values, your principles, or the line with your career. Then you go to a different company. Then there also the change is there. It'll be taking time, and you have to keep your mindset open. Then change, move with the cheese. You have to change, move. You have to move. No, don't be in one place. Now enjoy the change. That is the one thing. Savor and adventure and enjoy the taste of new cheeses. So new things you have to explore. So the book emphasizes the importance of being proactive and adaptive in the face of change rather than being stuck in old ways of thinking and behaving. It has been widely read by people looking for guidance on how to cope with personal and professional change. So, my dear friends, prepare yourself. So, these are all these characters, like few things you keep it, have your control of your thoughts and minds, find out what you want, passions, and walk around. Let me know, my friends, how do you feel about this summary? Do subscribe and hit a like button, it'll help me. Let me know what you feel, what is your favorite books been, and let's explore and we can share with people around. All the best. Thank you.